Good morning, y'all. Magic Pot of Seb back at it. Fresh off of Game 5 last night. Really, just my honest opinion is, I'm not really upset with the loss. I think when you factor in we didn't have Franz Wagner. Our star showed up in Palo with 45 points. He went bucket for bucket with Kate Cunningham, so that was really fun to watch. Even if we lost, that was a great game to watch as a Orlando fan because that's something that we haven't seen a lot of. But yeah, the biggest story was Franz Wagner's calf. Obviously, we know the calf history in the NBA. Tyrese Halliburton, Damian Lillard, Jason Tatum. When someone's calf is sore, you don't want to, rush them into a game. Which I truly believe if we would have had Franz Wagner last night, Magic would have closed it out because we lost by 7. And that's with Kate Cunningham scoring 45. And if that's what it's going to take for the Pistons to win every game for the rest of the series, it's not going to happen. I think not having Franz kind of took away that defensive pressure that Kate has had. And it's been an issue without Franz out there. So, we see Franz on him. He scores 27, at 30 points, but without Franz, he scores 45. So that's a big difference. You take away seven of those points, we win the game. So, really disappointed, but I'm not sad. I feel good. I feel confident. I still feel confident in my team. We're up 3-2, and we're going home to close it out. So that's going to be a big game, and that's what we're talking about, Game 6. Magic up 3-2 right now in the series, and we lost last night 109-116, but it was a hell of a game, and this series has shown why it's been the best playoff series this year. It's physical, it's gritty, it's two teams really fighting hard every single night for every single possession. It's a great series, and I strongly recommend for the ones that haven't been watching to tune in for the last 2 games here. Hopefully just one more game, but it's been a hell of a series for sure. And hopefully my friend was right where Adam Silver, the commissioner, wanted one more game in this series for Orlando to close it out at home just so he could sell more tickets. I'm hoping he was right about that because I'm going to Game 6. I'll be at Game 6. It's an opportunity to see my team win a series for the first time in person in 17 years. Let me be more clear. Orlando hasn't won a series in 17 years, and they have a chance to do it in front of their home crowd for the first time in such a long time, and I want to be there for that. So I'll be going up to Orlando tomorrow. It's gonna be a fun day, fun game. I'm looking forward to this game. I think this is gonna be a big game. Our crowd is hungry, and we're ready for a series win. We are ready for this, and I think we're going to bring the energy, bring the noise, and the team is going to feel that, and it's going to be amazing. So, just so excited to be able to, go to this game, and, it's going to be a great night tomorrow night. I feel it. I really, really feel it, and it's, oh my God, I'm just so excited for it. So, but let's talk about some things last night that, cost Orlando the game, and it wasn't a lot. Really, it wasn't a lot. You just want to look at the margins, really. And, you look at our offensive rebounds. Orlando had 8. Detroit had 16. Second chance points, just it wasn't good. We didn't get a lot of second chance points, which we dominated that category the last few games. Total rebounds, Detroit out-rebounded us 49-33. Again, you got to crush the glass. You got to be aggressive. You got to give your chance more opportunities to score the ball, right? Here's the big part, and you guys could correct me if I'm wrong, but free throws. We shot 53.3% from the free throw line. The Pistons shot 80%. Keep this in mind. We missed 14 free throws and we lost by 7. 7. That's it. If it would have been a blowout, okay, scratch that. It doesn't matter, but. We lost by 7 and we missed 14 free throws. That can't happen. I get it. It's on the road, hostile environment. A team we're playing is in a win or go home situation, so they're gonna bring everything at you. I get it. I get it. But dude, 14 free throws. Here's the ironic part. We shot the three ball had a 44.7% clip. We shot the three ball better than the Pistons. Well, that's not surprising because the Pistons can't shoot, but we shot the three ball the best we have all series, and we we lost by 7. Free throws, rebounds, biggest thing. Fast break points, they had 19 to our 14. Just like defensive rebounds. Here's another big stat: 25 to 33. The Pistons won that as well. So the margins, man, the margins. At home, we have the advantage in those. It's going to be a good game. Game 6 is going to be a hell of a game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout at all, but I think we control these margins at home, right? So the margins are the biggest issue we had in this game. Let's go. I mean, the quarter scoring. We got off to a really slow start. Quarter 1 was 26 to 38 for the Pistons, so they took a 12-point lead. Halftime, though, here's what I'm really happy about is in the second quarter, Orlando won that quarter like 34 to 28. So we went into halftime down 6 points after being down 17. That's a massive momentum switch there. So going into halftime, we felt good about our chances, right? Looking at the third quarter, 19 to 23 for the Pistons. Pistons won the third quarter as well, and then we won the fourth quarter because Paolo turned into I don't know, Game 7 LeBron in 2016. I mean, Paolo was nuts. I mean, go back and watch the highlights. He was coming up, pulling up for 3, step back 3, taking it to the rim and ones. But Paolo, bro, you gotta finish the free throws. He missed 5 himself. So we won the third quarter. 30 to 27. But again, that first quarter is where we really made, we really had our big I guess you could say a downfall. But really, you look at the game Orlando played, it wasn't terrible. It was actually a solid game. The Pistons just played, Kate Cunningham just played a little bit better, and some players did step up. Tobias stepped up, but we still didn't see Ausar Thompson step up, and defensively, Ausar Thompson stepped up, but offensively, not really. And then also, we're looking at Duncan Robinson. He didn't really step up either, right? And Jalen Duren, 12 points, 9 rebounds. I guess that's all right. But off the bench, nobody really made a big impact. It was really Cade Cunningham's show. Tobias added 23, but there's no. Cade Cunningham. You look at Orlando, you have Anthony Black coming off the bench scoring 19 points. Paolo had 45. Desmond Bane had 18. You're getting consistency from those guys. We obviously didn't have Franz, so that was a big issue. But also, here's the funny part is Orlando went to an 8-man rotation without Franz. I expected them to add someone into it, like Mo Wagner. Maybe we see Jet Howard. But no, nobody. Jamel has been consistent to the rotation. He hasn't changed it up. He's been like, okay, these are my guys. I'm going to stick with them. And if one goes down, I'm sticking with the other 3, which has been oddly enough, but it's kind of worked. The Pistons, they stuck with a 4-man rotation off the bench. So a 9-man rotation for the Pistons total. Ron Holland didn't play. Obviously, we know Kevin Huerter was out. So Kevin Huerter has an abdominal strain. So we understand that part, right? But dude, the margins is what lost us this game, and I'm really upset about it because that was we could have won that game, and anybody that knows basketball knows that game was in our hands. We cut the game to 3 points, the lead to 3 points there with 2 minutes left. So, our defense turned up in the end of the game. If this game isn't Orlando, we definitely win this game. No doubt about it. So that's why I'm really good. I feel good about Game 6. Talking about my predictions, though. So I was 4-0 before last night. I took a big chance on picking Orlando. My gut was telling me pick the Pistons. My My heart was saying pick Orlando. My head was saying pick Detroit. They're at home. They're in a must-win. Go, win or go home. But I went Orlando because you know what? I believe in my team. I'm confident. After that Philadelphia game, I wasn't so confident. After that Hornets game, I kind of felt like this could be special. And then we won game one, and I'm like, okay, yep. So now I'm feeling better, right? The last 4 or 5 weeks have been a roller coaster for Orlando fans, and I speak for every one of us when I say that. I mean, SeaWorld is right across the street, so I'm just saying it's like hopping on what's that one roller coaster where you literally fly like that? I think the Manta Ray or whatever it is. I don't know. Either way, it felt like being on that the last 5 weeks for us, right? So it's been a ride, and I'm proud of how we're responding to the Pistons going up to big leads. We're coming back. We keep fighting. We keep clawing, into these games, and we keep coming back. And when we take the leads, we keep them. So it's consistency, and it's great to see. And this is why Orlando's gonna Game 6 is gonna be epic. So one more thing I'll touch on is the matchups. Obviously, we know Franz Wagner and Kevin Herter are the injury notables here. You also have to add in Asor Thompson kind of tweaked his ankle last night. Tobias Harris also tweaked his ankle. So maybe watch him pop up on the injury report. Who knows what could happen overnight, when the adrenaline goes down. I don't want to rush Franz Wagner back because I don't want him to tear his Achilles. And I don't think we will need him for a home game. We are 2.5-point underdogs as of right now, home underdogs. And that is with the Franz Wagner being questionable. We might go up to 4.5, 3.5, if he's out. But I really don't think we're going to need him in Game 6. I think we need him in general. But I think we could win Game 6 at home without him based off of how we played last night. If we play like that at home, take away the margins, we will definitely win. And I feel, and I'm saying that with full confidence. The matchups, obviously, we know Jamal Cain started for us in Game 5. I think Tristan Da Silva is going to go back to that starting lineup if Franz, however, is out. Anthony Black, man, coming off the bench, he was big for us. Oh, we need that again. For the Pistons, though, I think their lineup is pretty set. I think Duncan Robinson is a lock for the 2 spot because Kevin Herter is injured. So I don't think much lineup's going to change. I think what we saw last night, it's going to be it again. So I'm looking forward to that for sure. It's going to be a hell of a game. And look, P5, baby, playoff P right here, right? What a big game. 45 points for him. I mean, that's the best I've seen him play in a very long time. If he plays like that again, it's over. I mean, it's over, man. So, I don't have much to say about. I don't have a whole notes prepared. I'm just going off the dome here, but based off of what I saw last night, I'm gonna use that towards my prediction. I think the matchup stay the same. I think the lineup stay the same. Hopefully, we get Franz back. There's been reports that I think the morning media session he was walking around in a boot or something like that. When they showed him sitting courtside in shoot around, he didn't have anything on. So I don't know. People will just want to throw stuff out there sometimes, so it's fine. But I think Franz, he wants to take care of his health, and I understand that, and we need him not to tear his Achilles. So if he doesn't feel like it's going to work, don't play. I think we could take care of it. I think you should rest up for next round. I think we need to put this series out now because if we don't win Game 6, it's not looking too good for us with Game 7 being in Detroit. And then the Cavs and Hawks series might end as well with the Cavs going up 3-2. So we need to win this series. We need to win it now. We need to do it tomorrow, close it out. It's really important that we do that. And one more thing I'll touch on before I get into my prediction is why Franz Wagner is so important. Here's a picture of who's been the best players in this series per Hard Rock Bet. They've said it. And the list goes Cade Cunningham, and then the next four are Orlando players. Paolo, Desmond, Jalen, and then Franz. Those have been the best players in this series. And goes to show last night, missing Franz, his impact, Cade versus Paolo, Jalen stepped up big, and like Desmond Bain, obviously he stepped up huge, and they've been consistently good over the course of 5 games. They are the best 5 players in this series, without a doubt. We need Franz back. I feel like we could get it done without him at home, with our home crowd there. Take away our margins, play a little more aggressive than we did last night, and it's easy. With that being said, my Game 6 prediction, I'm currently 4-1. I messed up my perfect streak. I know I'm not happy about it. I was hoping to kind of put the good juju out there like, oh, I don't care about going to Game 6. Just take care of it now. But my head was telling me, like, look, man, the Pistons are probably going to win. They're 10.5-point favorites. I get it, you know. But with that being said, I'm going to Orlando to win Game 6. I'm going with the hometown team. The team that I've loved since I was 9 years old. My first playoff series win since 2010. And I'm going to see it in person. And I'm going to be crying. And I'm going to be partying after with everybody down in Church Street. And I think it's going to be a beautiful night. I'm looking forward to it. Orlando win. We go on to the second round where we hope we play the Cavs again. I think that would be a hell of a series as well. And just take care of it at home. Do it for the city. Do it for your fans. Do it for the people that have been here since the 80s, since the 90s. Not since the 80s because we didn't even exist in the 80s. Do it for the people that have been here since the 90s, that have been here since the 2000s, since the 2010s. Just do it for the fans, man. We're ready for this. We are ready to make that place feel hostile as hell for the Pistons. And I'll tell you this, our home crowd versus the Pistons home crowd is night and day. You could tell on TV. It is night and day. Our crowd shows up more. I'm not saying the Pistons have a bad fan base at all. I think they're pretty good. But when you look at these home games, our crowd has made more of an impact. And I'll be in that crowd, and I'll be ready. I'm going to lose my voice. But to close it out, let's go Magic. We are winning Game 6. And we're going to go to the second round of the NBA playoffs for the first time in 17 years and become the 7th, 8th seed to knock off a 1 seed. It's going to happen. I'll be there. Go Magic. And let's finish this thing tomorrow night. Deuces.